Hello everyone, and welcome to another royal reading here at MadWorldTarot. And before I start this reading today, I want to thank those of you who read my note on my channel and went over to support my friend Sarah, who has just started her own YouTube channel. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me, and I know that it means a lot to her and her family as well. So, having said that, we're back in the strange world of the royal family, and a strange story, yet another strange story today. And this one is set in Singapore, and yes, we do get around with the royal family. We're in Singapore now for this story because the Centre Bali ISPS Handa Polo Cup 2023. It's an annual fundraising event, polo match fundraiser, was announced. The 2023 match charity fundraiser was announced on Prince William's birthday. A press release went out, a save the date announcement went out, rather, should I say. It was announced on Prince William's birthday, and the venue for this year's match fundraiser is Singapore. And of course, most of you will probably be aware that the venue for this year's Earthshot Prize Award is Singapore. That, and I've checked, is on the 7th of November 2023. The polo event, the save the date announcement, is for the 12th of August. And already the sugars are going around and saying, oh, William's so jealous of Harry that he's chosen Singapore as the venue for Earthshot, after Harry chose it for Centre Bali for the Polo Cup. Not really. It's not how it seems to have played out. And what is interesting about this announcement, the save the date announcement, that is for a dinner at the Intercontinental Hotel in Singapore on the evening of the 12th of August. This announcement was made by the Singapore Polo Club. And if you go and look at that website now, the announcement has been taken down. And it says now the event you are trying to access is invalid. And the event also is not on the Centre Bali website. It's not under their latest news. So it looks like it was announced on William's birthday, as far as I can tell. And as far as the internet sleuths, people over on Reddit and everywhere else, are saying, it looks as if it was announced rather spitefully, in my opinion, on William's birthday, Prince William's birthday, and then due to the flack, the hostile comments, the announcement was taken down. And some of these, the Singapore Polo Club has gone private. They have really shut down their social media as a result of the massive negativity that they have been on the receiving end of. So very interesting. A very long preamble to a short 5-card reading using the Wandering Star Tarot, because of course our star is wandering to Singapore. Both stars are wandering to Singapore. I really want to know how toxic this relationship is between the brothers. My goodness. This tarot deck literally just collapsed in my hands, and I have to go and fish a card off the floor. The Knight of Pentacles, interestingly, that's Harry and that's Polo. If ever there was a Polo card, I suppose Knight of Wands more, but Knight of Pentacles is Harry. I want to know how toxic this relationship is. How envious, how resentful is he of his brother and the success of Earthshot? Was this a deliberate choice of venue, Singapore, to compete and try and compete with and overshadow Earthshot, which is happening, as I say, a couple of months later in November. And that was announced fairly recently. How toxic is Harry for Centre Bali now? I also want to know why the notice was taken down. How much negativity was there towards the announcement, the people who made the announcement, in all good faith? Of course, they They mean it from the best possible way for a fundraiser. They're very happy to host. They're looking forward to it, I'm sure. Put the announcement out, and allegedly a lot of toxicity. So how bad was it for them? And how toxic is Harry for Centre Bali now? How is this event going to go? Has his reputation become so tarnished and so tainted that he is now really jeopardizing his charities? And so Centre Bali, they're reading today. 5-card reading. And let's remind you, it is just tarot. It's all for fun and entertainment. It's all opinion, speculation. I read on energy. It's archetypal energy. And disclaimer in the box below. I think we are good to go. Yes, we are good to go. So the nature of the attitude to William, whether this was a deliberate attempt to overshadow Earthshot, and why the notice was taken down, and how toxic Harry possibly is to Centre Bali. Of course, it might be a raging success, in which case, no problem at all. He was due to give Centre Bali, as far as I can recall, quite an injection of cash from his book Spare. Might be misremembering that, but I don't think so. Haven't heard anything about that. We've got the 8 of Wands in reverse. That's literally what happened. The 8 of Wands is a communication card. It's press releases, news going out when it's upright. When it's in reverse, the news being stopped, being blocked, communications being blocked, these kinds of notices taken down. And certainly that's what happened to the Save the Date announcement. It was taken down, and it's kind of gone invisible. There it is. 8 of Wands in reverse, quite literally blocked. A blocked press release, something that failed to hit its mark, really. So the situation, the overall situation with this polo thing, 9 of Pentacles. This is the independence card. This is I'm doing so well card. And of course, my charity is doing so well. My charity is doing better than your charity. I think we're at that level of childishness. I could imagine a page lurking somewhere in this reading. It's a page energy, juvenile energy, childish energy, oddly enough for the 9 of Pentacles. But it's who's doing best, and it's not coming from William. Of course, he couldn't care less, I'm sure. But it's coming from Harry, this energy, in my opinion. And it is, we're successful, we're independent of the royal family, and we're so brilliant. And look at us, and how well we're doing. 9 of Pentacles. Very successful, very independent. And prosperity, it is accomplishment, comfort, stability, all of that kind of stuff. But it's really about independence more than anything else. The 9 of Pentacles. Don't need you, big royal family, big bullies, you nasty royal family. I can do this all on my own. Let's see. How toxic is Harry? How negative is his feeling towards his brother? How resentful, how jealous, how anything like that is he right now? We got the 6 of Pentacles. That's not a toxic card. It's quite a surprising card, actually. It's the charity card. And again, I'm getting competitive charity rather than just charity. The 6 of Pentacles is about giving, about being generous and kind and sharing, and but in a measured way, because the 6 of Pentacles, you count what you're giving. You count, have I given too much? Has someone taken too much from me? So it's not, this is not hatred and resentment and viciousness and all of that kind of stuff. This is we're competing, and we're not playing polo with each other or against each other. Now we are competing in terms of our charities and how our charities do. Again, this is energy that's coming from Harry. It's not coming from William, but Harry is determined that his charity is going to succeed and be in the limelight and be seen to be influential and positive. Because the card is upright. Look at it, look at it, look how generous I am and how giving I am. So was Singapore chosen very deliberately to try and overshadow Earthshot? Yes. This is the card that I've been waiting for in here. So far, it's been quite nice cards. But here comes the Justice card in reverse. This is upright balance, equality, fairness, and in the reverse, unfair, something that is untoward, something that is unjust. We've got equality here with the Six of Pentacles. It's usually very much about reciprocity and equality. We've got inequality here with the Justice card, but we've got almost, it's your just desserts, but in a negative way. Often the Justice card is a card of karma, and when it's in the reverse, it's bad karma. It's you know, you've done a bad thing and now you get your comeuppance. And it's got the sense here with this Justice card in reverse that Harry is trying to force that on William, a sort of comeuppance, a sort of, well, you've done so wrong, you kicked me and you knocked me, or not kicked me, you pushed me and knocked me in the dog bowl and broke my necklace, and now I'm going to bring my very successful charity right to where you're going to have your charity, and I'm going to dominate just to spite you and to teach you a lesson and to serve you right. I'm getting huge serve you right energy from that Justice card in reverse. There is the petulance, there is the spite, there is the desire to undermine and to spite. Very strong spite energy in that card. I'm reading energy, of course, as I keep saying in these readings ad nauseum. It's my opinion. This is how I see the situation, how I interpret it. So how much negativity, how much toxic kind of feedback was there that this notice was taken down? How bad did it get? Or maybe it was just someone had a typo. We've got a Hermit, and the Hermit is somebody withdrawing from a situation, going away into silence. Again, not getting vitriol, I'm not getting all the kinds of negative energy that I could get in this card. I'm getting someone just decided to beat a hasty retreat. Hermit does withdraw. Of course, that's what hermits do. They go away, they go into quiet and solitude and have a think. And there is some danger to Harry in that card, I personally think, because these people are going away, shutting down their social media, taking these notices down and going away to have a think about the Hermit. And who is the Hermit? The Hermit is Prince Harry. And they're going away to think about this situation and think, do we want, show us the right path. Are we on the right path with Harry? That this has happened. And I guess I'm getting elevated energy in this reading because we're dealing with a charity that was started with very good intentions. And so you're not going to get the usual spite and vitriol that pollutes my readings more generally. There is spite and vitriol. Justice card in reverse. This is the charity itself here with the Hermit card, going away to have a think. And as I say, it might be a rather dangerous situation for Harry. But we're going to find out in the final card of this reading how toxic he is for Centre Barley, how successful this event is going to be, what's going to happen, what is going to be the outcome. This rather strange little episode that people have picked up on social media. Temperance is going to be worked out. Healing, balance, moderation, all of that stuff. It's interesting that we have got very big cards here with Justice and the Hermit and Temperance. It's going to be sorted out. They will sort it out. They will calm things down. I guess they'll find a better way of announcing these things that people don't pile on and start saying nasty things about the Hermit over there, Harry. But it looks like it's going to be okay. The charity will survive. They'll find a way through this. They'll find a way, as I say, to calm things down. It's about being even-tempered, just keeping your cool, trying to be harmonious, trying not to fuel the flames. So their wise heads will prevail here and they'll figure a way through this probably and it will be okay. So the charity isn't going to be in terrible danger as a result of their association with Prince Harry. I'm sure that behind the scenes people are working furiously to salvage these kinds of things for Harry, for when he needs them, for when his little gig in LA is over and he has to go crawling back to the UK, or wherever he goes crawling to. A lot of speculation he will go crawling or come crawling to Africa. Lucky us. But it's all okay. There certainly is a desire to prove himself as I can do just as well as you can, with the Six of Pentacles to his brother. I'm not getting resentment towards his brother there. I'm getting a resentment here with the Justice card in reverse, in the choice of venue, of trying to outshine him, outdo him, trip him up, spite him. Definitely, that's how I'm reading that card. As far as the Chariot is concerned, yes, there was hostility enough that they had to shut things down and go away and have a think. What are we going to do? How are we going to navigate this? The Hermit, one of its meanings is to go and seek advice, inner guidance, as well as expert guidance. And they will come back eventually with some way through this that calms things down, and it will go ahead, it looks like, and it will be successful with that Temperance card. And I'm glad for the Charity that it is going to be successful, seemingly, from that card. They don't deserve to suffer because of the, in my opinion, foolish choices that Prince Harry has made in his life recently. So there it is. A strange little story. That's your reading, and thank you for watching. I'm going to get on with the next one now.